everyone, welcome to a new episode of the Design Your Success podcast. Today, there is something I want to talk about that might feel slightly uncomfortable, but it's necessary because the coaching industry has grown fast. Very fast, and especially in the online world. And with that growth came a lot of hype, noise, and commercialization. Now, some people have experienced incredible transformations through coaching, and some people have been burned. And I've been on both sides of these realities, but today I want to talk about how to find the right coach for the right reason. Not the most persuasive coach, not the most visible coach, not the one with the slickest funnel, but the right one for you and for the right reason. Recently, one of my clients came to me with a message that she had received on LinkedIn. A coach had reached out to her, and this person helps to create online programs and generate automated leads. And honestly, I understood immediately why it sounded appealing because the promise was really clear. Build a scalable online offer. Start generating a passive income. Set up automated lead generation and get consistent clients without constantly showing up. And for someone who feels tired of chasing visibility, trying to stand out on social media with all the noise that's going on, that sounds like relief, right? Clients coming in without doing anything, between air quotes. It's seductive. And here's the important part. She didn't immediately see that it wasn't aligned because the certainty of the other coach was strong, the persuasion was strong, the marketing was really good, and the messaging was really polished. So slowly, my client started doubting her own judgment, and she started thinking like, oh, maybe this is what I should be doing. Maybe I'm behind and maybe my way is too slow. And I love that she didn't try to figure it all out on her own, but she brought it to me. And this is important because when you start doubting your own judgment, it's important you have someone who helps you to get you back into your power, into your core, because even intelligent, self-aware entrepreneurs can get pulled into someone else's certainty and confidence and great marketing. So when we looked at the actual method behind the promise, what it actually required was high volume content output. It required funnel building and optimization, running ads, consistent automation, and scaling visibility beyond personal connection. And truth be told, for some people, that works perfectly. It works beautifully. But for her, it went directly against her design. And it went really directly against her, what she loves doing. She loves the personal connection. And in her human design, she sells through her network. So trying to sell to strangers, for instance, was really going against her design. So, she thrives on depth. She thrives on real conversations. She thrives on organic connection, on invitation-based growth. And if she would have said yes, she might have built something impressive on paper, But I could already foresee the exhaustion, the forcing, the quiet burnout, because, the method in itself wasn't wrong, but it just wasn't right for her. And this is where nuance matters. So I don't actually believe in, a method. A method is a means to an end. A method is a tool. And of course, tools are important, systems are important. But it's my experience that it's the real skill of a coach is not necessarily having a method. It's about being able to tailor the method, to adjust it, to adapt it, to bend it around the nervous system, the energy, the strengths, and the blind spots of the client. Because when a coach cannot adapt their method, the client ends up adapting themselves. And this is where self-abandonment begins. And I think it's important that we address that. So, and here's another thing. And I know it's uncomfortable. I mean, I'm a little uncomfortable talking about it because it feels like I'm bashing my fellow coaches. But I've been in this business for over 15 years now. So let's talk about something we often don't say out loud. Great coaching and great marketing sometimes go together. But more often, in my experience, they don't. Because some of the best coaches I've ever met are not exceptional marketers. They are deep, they are skilled, they're transformational, but they're not loud. So, they are the silent experts. But some of the strongest marketers I've seen are brilliant at positioning and urgency and persuasion, but not necessarily strong at delivering depth. Because marketing skills do not equal coaching skills. Being able to sell the transformation doesn't automatically mean you can facilitate it. And if you have ever felt disappointed after entering a program that looked amazing on the outside, but felt thin on the inside, you have experienced that gap. I have too. I mean, I have bought programs on the spot. And at the time, I didn't know I had emotional authority. So what I need to do is take time. I need to ride the emotional wave, which means taking 2 or 3 days and then decide. So now I know I'm not designed to make decisions in the heat of the moment. But I have sat in webinars where someone confidently presented 10K months, 6 steps to 6 figures, just follow the proven blueprint. And I felt that rush. And, with fast action bonuses and deadlines coming up about, fast disappearing bonuses, I felt that rush. And I felt that mix of excitement and relief. Oh my God, finally I'm gonna get the magic bullet. And now I'm just gonna follow it because the idea that someone had figured it out and I just needed to plug into their system. So I didn't wait. I didn't ride my emotional wave. I reacted and I bought. And afterwards, very often I realized what I bought wasn't alignment, it was certainty. And certainty feels incredibly attractive when you're doubting yourself. And that was confronting. Because every time I outsourced certainty, I weakened my own authority. Now let's talk about why you think you need a coach. So before hiring someone, pause. Ask yourself, why do I think I need a coach right now? Is it because I want perspective? Because I want accountability? I want to be challenged? I want to refine something that's already working? Or is it because I feel behind? I feel insecure? I want someone to save me? I want someone else to decide for me? Because if you're hiring from insecurity, you will be drawn to strong, dominant certainty. But if you hire from grounded clarity, you recognized grounded leadership. Now, what triggers you to say yes to coaching, to buying courses, to programs, to masterminds, whatever it is? Notice what activates you. Is it income claims? Is it automation promises? Is it scarcity? Is it authority tone? Is it luxury branding? Or is it depth, nuance, personal resonance, a feeling of being seen? Because, for my client, the one that I mentioned before, the automation promise triggered relief. The automation promise triggered easy money coming in. For me, in my personal example, the confidence used to trigger safety. It used to trigger more income, more money. And I was sensitive to that. And sometimes I still am. I mean, I'm no saint. I just want to be transparent here. But for you, it might be something else. But if you don't know your trigger, someone else will definitely use it. Now, what I loved about the situation with my client is not that she declined on the offer. She paused, and that's what I loved, because she brought her doubt into the open, because she's incredibly smart. She's intelligent and capable, but the certainty of the other coach made her question herself, and that's human. The goal is not to never feel triggered. The goal is just to not make decisions while you are triggered. Now, what makes a coach truly great? In my experience, and the great coaches I had, they strengthen your self-trust instead of replacing it. Great coaches adapt strategy to you. Great coaches can explain why something works. Great coaches are willing to say this might not be right for you. And great coaches care more about your long-term sustainability than short-term testimonials. They don't position themselves as saviors. They position themselves as partners. And the great coaches I had did exactly that. Now, before you say yes to any coach, I want you to ask yourself, am I buying expansion or am I buying relief? Does the method strengthen how I naturally work or override it? Am I choosing someone because they feel aligned or because they feel certain? And if someone's certainty and confidence makes you doubt your own inner knowing, that is your moment to slow down. The right coach will never need you to distrust yourselves in order to trust them. They will help you to trust yourself more. And that is the real end goal. So, if this resonated in any way with you, I really would love you to have a look at what you need and how I could help you or help you decide anyway to find the right coach. So if you ever consider working with me, please know this: I don't believe in blueprints that override who you are. I believe in building a business that works with your natural design. And if you ever feel pressure to decide quickly, slow down, think about it, check in with yourself, and your innate wisdom will tell you what you need to know. If this resonated with you in any other way, talk to me, send me a message, leave a comment, and I'm happy to hear from you. So, talk to you soon.